A baker from Goa. Lucio Rodrigues. Goa was a Portuguese colony for 4 centuries until it was liberated by the Indian Army on 19th December 1961. The Goan culture is highly influenced by the Portuguese culture. The Portuguese loved loaves of bread a lot. Though they are gone now, the native bakers and their furnaces still exist. Bakers still go to each house, heralding their arrival with the thud and jingle of their traditional bamboo staffs. A baker is called as Peda in Goa. The author shares with us a portrait of a traditional Goan baker who used to visit his home in his childhood. The baker used to visit his house every morning. Hearing the jang-jang thud of his specially made bamboo staff, the children would rush to him to get specially made sweet bread bangles. He balanced the basket on his head. At each house, he would greet the lady of the house and keep the basket on his bamboo staff. The loaves of bread were delivered to the Pessin or Bastine, the maid-servants of the house. He would push aside the kids while he was delivering the loaves to the servant. The kids would not give up but climb on a bench or a parapet to peep into the basket and get the furnace of the freshly baked loaves. They loved those bread bangles and ate them without even brushing their teeth. The baker was an important person in the village as he baked different types of bread and cakes for various occasions such as marriage, engagement and festivals. He made a sweet bread called bol for marriages and cakes and bolinas for Christmas. The bakers of those days wore a single-piece dress reaching down to the knees called kabai. Some wore shirts and short trousers, which were shorter than full-length ones and longer than half pants. The baker used to record his accounts on the wall of the house with pencil and collected his bills at the end of the month. The baker's family looked happy and prosperous, as evident from their plump physique. Even today, a plump person is easily compared to a baker in Goa.
What is your favorite holiday destination? Are you more of a mountain person or do you prefer sandy beaches? Well, this chapter is about the heavenly hills of Coorg. Where is Coorg? Pick up a map and search for the smallest district of Karnataka. There you will find Coorg. Coorg is well known for its coffee, spices and rainforests. Let us see what other information the story provides us about this hilly heaven situated in the middle of Mysore and Mangalore. The story opens with a scenic view of the place, which the writer refers to as a town that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. The women of Coorg are beautiful, the men martial and the creatures wild. 30% of Coorg or Kodigu is covered by rainforests and rainfall is heavy during the monsoon season. If you love the monsoon season, you may enjoy a visit there. Otherwise, for many visitors, the continuous rainfall is enough to keep them at bay until September. The perfect time to visit the place is from September to March. The writer paints a very picturesque view of the small district. He says that due to the vast coffee plantations across the town, the air almost smells like coffee, and the colonial bungalows add to the charm. The writer speculates that the people of this magical land are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. But what makes him think so? Do you think there could be some traditions that indicate this? Well, yes. The culture is said to be apparent in the weddings, religious rites, and martial traditions. Also, the traditional long black coat which the Kodavus wear with an embroidered waist belt is yet another indication of the possibility of Arab origin. The people of Coorg are very hospitable and also enjoy indulging in endless stories of Vela related to the men of the house. Warrior blood runs deep in their people and is evident in the Coorg regiment. who are known to be the most decorated section in the Indian Army. For example, the first chief of the Indian Army, General Cariappa, was a Coorgi. Animals have a joyful time in Coorg because of the Kaveri River, which receives its water from the hills of Coorg. In fact, not just the animals, humans too have a fun time with adventure sports such as rock climbing, canoeing, rappelling and mountain biking. If you enjoy trekking, you would definitely enjoy the myriad of walking trails present in this town. And if you are travelling alone, birds, bees and butterflies will keep you company. If you decide to go for trekking indeed, the Brahmagiri Hills will bring you a panoramic view of the entire town of Coorg with its misty landscape. Did you know that the home to India's largest Buddhist settlement is in Bailakuppe? Bailakuppe is situated near Nisargadhama, which is a 64-acre island accessible via a rope bridge. Doesn't the writer make you virtually travel across Coorg through the vivid images provided in the story? The story makes one want to leave for Coorg right away. Coorg is described as a beautiful place and its people even more beautiful and full of culture. Are you a tea person or a coffee person? While a lot of millennials are being driven towards coffee nowadays, tea remains a staple in the Indian community. Many Indians enjoy a cup of chai every morning, and many can go up to 3 to 4 cups throughout their day. Do you know where the tea you drink comes from? It must have come from West Bengal or Assam. If we analyze the volume of tea production across India, West Bengal comes first, followed by Assam. Well, this story is about tea and Assam. Well, pick up the map of India and look it up. Assam is a state in India located in the northeastern side of the country. It is well known for its archaeological sites, wildlife and tea plantations. This story describes the journey of a young boy named Rajveer, who goes to Assam with his Assamese friend Pranjal to visit the tea gardens in Assam. Let us take a look at Rajveer's experiences and observations. Rajveer had done his homework before going to Assam. In the train, he tells Pranjal a fun fact about number of cups of tea people drink around the world on a single day.
Do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world?
He asks Pranjal, what other interesting facts do you know about tea? Rajveer was fascinated by the green paddy fields that stretched for miles and miles. As the train entered the state of Assam, Rajveer was thrilled at the magnificent view of the densely wooded hills at the backdrop of lush tea plantations everywhere he looked. However, Pranjal, who was born and raised on a plantation, did not share his friend's excitement. Upon seeing Rajveer's excitement, Pranjal informed him,
Assam has the largest concentration of plantations in the world.
But where did tea originate from? Let's listen to some legends Rajveer has read about its origin.
Tea was first drunk in China as far as 2700 BC,
said Rajveer.
According to a legend, a Chinese emperor was boiling water when the leaves from the twig which was burning under the pot fell into the water. This made the water delicious. People believe that those leaves were tea leaves. Tell me another,
scoffed Pranjal.
Another legend is an Indian one. An ancient Buddhist ascetic named Bodhidharma once cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during his meditations. 10 tea plants grew from his eyelids. When the leaves of these plants were put in hot water, the drink banished sleep.
Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Here are some more fun facts Rajveer shared.
Tea was first drunk in China as early as 2700 BC. As a matter of fact, words such as chai and chini have Chinese origins.
When the train reached Mariani Junction, they collected their luggage and pushed their way through the crowd to find Pranjol's parents who were already waiting for them. They started driving towards Dekhiabari, which was the tea garden Pranjol's father managed. They reached after an hour. The tea estate was off the main road and they had to take a gravel road to reach Pranjol's house. As the truck entered Dekhiabari tea estate, Rajveer was awestruck by the endless tea bushes. They were pruned with so much perfection. He also saw tea punkers at work who had bamboo baskets on their backs and wore plastic aprons while plucking out newly sprouted leaves. Rajveer said to Mr. Barua, Pranjol's father,
"This is the second flush or sprouting period, isn't it, Mr. Barua? It lasts from May to July and yields the best tea."
He added. Mr. Barua was surprised that Rajveer had studied about Assam before coming. Rajveer looked forward to learning more during his stay in Assam. What have you understood from Rajveer's character and his experiences? Rajveer not only wanted to learn about Assam and about tea, but he has done so by having fun while learning. He has made us realize that learning can be fun too, and it does not have to be monotonous either. Just like Rajveer, it is important to have a positive attitude towards learning. Learning is not limited to the classroom, but one may learn many things outside as well. One simply has to have keen eyes and sharp ears.